live with me while I use my Guasha stone. I'm welcoming you to my Guasha morning routine where we'll do 3 rounds of 5 passes. And instead of using my usual rock quartz stone, I am going to do the next 4 weeks. I had to wash my stone. The next 4 weeks with my stainless steel. As I've been doing my research, I found that there are a lot of people now using the stainless steel. And since I have it in my store, make sure you check out my store, DeneenMarcelBeauty.com. I thought I would try to use it. Now, here's the other thing. I'm trying to offer a space where we could come and do our guasha routine because we lack self-care. So I'll be coming on in the mornings. That's my dog in the back. I'll be coming on in the mornings around 8. I want to say 8. You'll have to I'll put my schedule up, but in the meantime, quick like, share, and follow. I think I have the right like and follow because it gets it out to the BOFs, the beauties over 50. Welcome to my page, Deneen Marcel Beauty, my lifestyle page, and we're going to do all things beauty, lifestyle, winter clothes, summer clothes, a little traveling, just a little traveling. Um, and yes, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to start with my Fresh Face Serum. My routine, I'm going to do 3 rounds of 5 passes, and I'm using my Fresh Face Serum, which you can find on my website, DeneenMarcelBeauty.com. The link is in the description below. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because when you're using your guasha stone, you need to have a slip agent. And this is really good slip for using as a slip agent. Also, I'm adding castor oil, cold pressed castor oil, because castor oil is a little bit thick, but it needs to have a carrier oil. You can use it by yourself, but it's not encouraged from the research I've done. But let me preface that with I am not a doctor, and I am in the beauty business. I have a lash and brow business, and I'm just a BOF, a beauty over 40, 50, or 60. I'm 61, and I'm just sharing. I come on to share knowledge and exchange because I don't know everything. So anyway, you need a carrier oil when you use castor oil because it's comedogenic. So I'm going to use my Fresh Face Serum. My Fresh Face Serum has great ingredients. It has hyaluronic acid. It has hyaluronic acid, green coffee bean seed oil. It has uh, aloe vera, capuchu butter, pomegranate seed oil, emu oil. That's a hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and these are all the things that are good for our skin. And don't forget when not that you may forget, but when you're using your guasha stone, it helps with product absorption. It helps with lymphatic drainage. Sometimes we experience puffiness in our faces here and underneath the eye. It helps with that. It helps with tension in our face. You'd be surprised just the daily living help the daily living with the facial expressions. And I say daily living because we have so many things that we're experiencing that while we have so many things that we experience and we don't realize we hold that tension in our face. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you use your guasha stone, especially if it's your first time, you will know where the tension is because you'll feel the soreness like me. Right, so guasha stone is a TCM, a traditional Chinese medicine. It's been around for 5,000 years. I came across it because I had gotten fillers and Botox, and I didn't like the way I looked. I wanted something a little more natural, and that's when I Googled, and I found I'm adding a little more serum and cold pressed castor oil on my neck. Google showed me the jade roller, and as I continued to use the jade roller, I of course it's a search engine, so it sent me information on using a guasha stone. So that's how I got to that, and I actually like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it reduces the tension in my face. I clench my teeth at night, so it reduces that soreness. I don't have the headaches that I used to have. So those are all the benefits. I used to have headaches a lot. Now I get them a few times as opposed to every week, 3 or 4 times a week. I get them maybe 3 or 4 times a month. Okay, so I'm going to start with my stainless steel washer stone. As you can see, it has the heart, the excuse me, the V in the middle, and it has a concave side. So the heart is the V in the middle of the heart is good for the curves in our face. So where's the curves? We have a curve here where our jawbone is, our cheekbone, and our brow bone, and the top of my spine. I like to do the top of my spine. I have so much tension back there because of poor um, posture in the work I do. My head is always down. I sit on the chair, on the stool, and I'm doing lashes and brows 6 to 10 hours a day when I'm working, which is about 3 or 4 times a week. So I'm going to start with 3 rounds of 5 passes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm doing a medium pressure. Now I'm going to use the concave side for the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the back of my neck and the top of my spine. You may have lymphatic liquid underneath your chin. We have double chins, not always because of weight, because it could be fluid, lymphatic liquid, and it needs to be moved because it's stagnant. So here's a manipulation for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm encouraging everyone to join because we don't have, sometimes uh, we won't take care of ourselves. We don't practice self-care on ourselves because we too busy taking care of everybody else. So I thought maybe if we could all come together at a certain time and do this, we could be encouraging for each other. And it's just a feel-good moment, 10 to 15 minutes out of our day. And it's almost like an accountability person, but just know that this person is going to be there to have a session of how to use the guasha stone, or to have someone to do it with you. So anyway, behind our ears is a lymphatic drainage space here. So I like to go down, and just know when you're draining those areas back there, the liquid will gather in your throat. So just be aware of that. So now I'm going to do the marionette lines. 5, 4, and I'm going to do that, release that tension. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guys, I made a mistake. I forgot to do the jawbone. So I'm going to do that. Not that I made a mistake, but I did. I kind of did. I'm going to do that first and then go up. I like to work from the neck up. So the jaw, this helps lift those jaws. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you can do it like this. Don't forget you use the V for the curves in our face. I just did the jawbone. Just know wherever there's a bone, that's a curve. But I want to include the lymphatic drainage. And welcome to those who joined, and I'm not sure who it is. Hi Rain, welcome. I have my website in the description below. It's DeneenMarcelBeauty.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is the stainless steel guasha stone. I'm not sure if you have any experience with it, but I started using it on a regular basis about 4 months ago on TikTok. I go on 3 nights a week, but I thought maybe I could do it on YouTube to build like a audience that wanted to do it with me. So you don't have to do it with me if you're just interested in the product, because I haven't even gotten a real schedule, so I'm testing it out. But if you're interested, please go to my website, DeneenMarcelBeauty.com, and get your guasha tool, your guasha stone. And I like to call the stainless steel one a tool because it's made out of stainless steel, whereas the other ones are made from minerals. So we call them guasha stones, so they're stones. Also on my website, you'll find a good slip agent to use, a fresh face serum. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to do my lymphatic drainage in my jaw. 3, 2, 1. Now do the other side. And with consistency, you definitely will see a difference. I have. Thank you for the hearts. 3, 2, 1. And if you are a BOF, a beauty over 40, 50, or 60, then this is for you. It's for everybody. It's so funny when I talk to my clients, and when I first started using my Guasha Stone and promoting my Fresh Face Serum, a lot of them, their daughters who are in their 20s, just graduated college, have purchased the stones for their parents, for their moms, which are my clients. So they're like, oh, I already have one. So what they'll do is they'll buy the Fresh Face Serum, which I'm using, and they'll mix it like with their cold pressed castor oil, coconut oil, and use their Guasha Stone because it needs to be able to glide over your skin. And when you're holding your Guasha Stone, you don't want to hold it away from your face. You want to hold it close on a 45-degree angle. And this helps move if you have any puffiness there, this helps move that lymphatic liquid. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do an extra one. Another way you can move that lymphatic liquid is, don't forget, this is a passage behind our ear. So we're getting that liquid and we're moving it, breaking up the fascia. Now we're going to do this side. And that moves that liquid. And again, I can feel the liquid gathering in my throat. So make sure you have tissues handy. So that's the way to depuff there. So to depuff underneath your eyes, I don't experience that. But if you have eye bags or you have puffiness, you can use your Guasha Stone. And know that the stainless steel is really good for depuffing because it holds its coolness. So, and you want to use light pressure underneath your eye. 5, 4, 3, because that skin is thin. 2, 1. Now I'm going to do the other side. Light pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift the brows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do the other eye, other brow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do an extra one. It feels so good. You feel that tension being released. You might know somebody have 11s in the middle here. So here is a manipulation to get rid of the 11s. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you see the blood coming to the surface. And that's what you want to do when you're using your Guasha stones, or some people have stones for their body. You want to get that blood circulating. It helps with promotion of collagen, according to what I've read. Again, I'm not a doctor. I've just read up on it. But do your own research, especially for the body ones too, because the body washing is very, very popular, which I really didn't know until I started with my face for selfish reasons, right? And it helps promote, get the blood circulating, bring the white blood cells. From what I've read, it brings the white blood cells to the surface, which helps with our immunization. It helps promote our immunization parts. So, Rain, you want to know how long I've been using it? Hi, Alwyn Official. Thanks for joining. Rain, I've been using the Guasha Stone off and on for probably the last 7 or 8 years. When I first got Botox and fillers, and I didn't like it. Well, let me go back. That many years ago, was I 40, 50? I might have been like 50, right? And I couldn't tell a difference. So about 7 years ago, I got it. And that's when I felt like I had the puff face. So I've been doing it like 2 or 3 times a week for the last 7 years. This time, since August, I've been doing it about four to 5 times a week for 10 to 20 minutes a day. If you do it and if you concentrate on like certain areas and you do it consistently 3 times a week, 3 to 5 minutes, you'll see a difference. You'll see a difference immediately. Now I tell everybody, you're not going to look 25, but it does help with the lift, especially my jawbone, like my jaws. They were just a little saggy, but they have gotten some lift just from doing this 3 to 4 times a week, just from lifting that skin there. And you can see it. It's slight, but it's definitely there. And with consistency, you can definitely see the difference. You can. Oh, thank you, Rain. Thank you so much. Also, people use the guasha stone to like really sculpt their faces. I'm not interested in that. They want that chisel look. And if you notice, like some celebrities get their buccal fat removal where their face is like really chiseled and their cheekbones stand out. You don't have to do that. You don't have to get the surgery. But if you want surgery, that's fine. But you can use a guasha stone and that. Hi, Zipporah. Excuse me. How are you? Thank you for joining. If you want to use that, if you want to get surgery, you can, but you don't need it. You can use a guasha stone to really sculpt. But being a woman of 61 years old, I don't want to sculpt my face. I just want to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and that's pretty much it. It's good for circulation. And when I started using the guasha stone, I didn't even know all the benefits. I was just trying to get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles, reduce the appearance. But it's good for tension in our face. I clench my teeth at night. It helps with that. Helps with my headaches. It helps with product absorption. I don't use nearly as much foundation anymore. I used to be a makeup artist and I was doing all the things, the foundation, the contour, and the concealer. Now I try to use less. At a certain age, you don't want to loose leaf TV. Hi, how are you? Leah Pham. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. So at this age, I'm just trying to do less. Less is best. So I use my guasha stone. When I'm done, I put on my makeup. I use my foundation almost like a tinted moisturizer. Very, very light. I like my brows. I do my liner and I'm done. As opposed to all the things, the shadow, the contour, and the concealer, the liner, the mascara. No more. I'm tired. I'm tired. So, yeah. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for hearting me out. I appreciate that. So now, I already did my first round of um, 5 passes. I'm gonna do my a second round, and at some point in time, I would like to incorporate just like some facial exercises. I'd rather do that because that's all about self-care as opposed to going to get the Botox and going to get the fillers. That is just not for me. Now, I won't say I won't ever have a facelift, which I don't think I will. But right now, here and now, I love, love, love my guasha stone. And I usually use the rock quartz, but I'm trying out my stainless steel one because a few of my clients use the stainless steel. But the rock quartz I've been using since August, and I'm telling you, it's good for because they all have a different job. So the rock quartz is good for firming, it's good for circulation, and it's good for the glow. The last 3 weeks, I got about six compliments about how my skin was glowing. So I was like, okay, that was a good choice. But now I'm gonna try the stainless steel because it's in it's on my website, and I use it when I'm showing the demos on TikTok. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna commit 4 weeks to the stainless steel. All right, so now I did my first set of 5 passes. Now I'm gonna do my second set. And again, I thought I'd come on here because people want to do things with people. We like company. And I was like, maybe I could get a group together. As long as I'm on here, it's nothing you got to sign up for. Just come on and join me and then check out the products on my website. If you like it, get it. If not, at least you know they're there. So I'm going to do the top of my spine. I have poor posture. I sit all day, 6 to 10 hours doing lashes and brows. And this helps release that tension back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I use the V because that's a curve in the face. Curve at the top of my spine, I should say. That bone right there, it fits right in there. So now for the sides, I'm going to use the concave side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Medium pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to do the chin. Move that lymphatic liquid and help with the fine lines. I am going to add some extra exercises at some point in time because I have my head down most of the time. It needs a little more love. 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget we got lymphatic passages behind our ear. We want to move that liquid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Medium pressure. So now we're going to lift the jaws. 5. And give some more love to that lymphatic drainage area. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to work on the marionette lines. I see a bunch of words. I can't see. Okay, so I think somebody sent the prayer. I'm not sure who that is. Thank you, Chairface. But, yeah, somebody sent the prayer. Maria Magaya, hello. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now I'm going to do, man, people got a lot of time. They send prayers. Wow, that's very interesting to me. Okay, excuse me. So now we're going to do the marionette lines. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another way to do the marionette lines and the nasal passages is up, move that lymphatic liquid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sometimes you could just do it without draining it, without moving it down here. Just kind of lift it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do underneath the, not directly underneath the eye, just right by the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And also, guys, you want to make sure you have enough slip. So you want to, I can see I need to add, I'm losing my slip. And I need to add a little more. You don't want to do it on a dry face. So I'm mixing my fresh face serum, which has great ingredients, with the cold pressed castor oil. Now, if you get the fresh face serum and just want to use it as just serum, you can. And you can mix it with your moisturizer. So the fresh face serum, I told you, had great ingredients. Has capuchin butter, emu oil, pomegranate seed oil, has green coffee bean seed oil, has hyaluronic acid, and it has aloe vera vitamin E. But I use it with the cold pressed castor oil to use my Guasha stone. But before I started using the Guasha stone, I would just use my fresh face serum by itself. The fresh face serum with the just as my skincare routine. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now I got more slip on because you need that skin hydrated. You're going to get the best results with any stone. I heard somebody say use water. Don't use water, it dries up. Okay, so now I think I stopped. Oh, underneath my eye. So you want to depuff underneath the eye. 5, 4, and give that, release some of that tension at the temple area. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It feels good and it looks good. And when I'm done, my makeup and skin will be like so smooth. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you know a person that have 11s here, this manipulation is good for that. And another way you could do the 11s is with the tail. And sometimes you can do a manipulation like this. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So that was my second round of 5 passes. Now I'm going to do my final round. And guys, don't forget to check out my website for the products that I'm using. The Fresh Face Serum, which has great ingredients. You don't even have to use it. You can use it with your Guasha stone or your Guasha tool. You don't have to, but it has really good ingredients, and you'll feel an immediate difference of hydration. And it's layerable, so you can use it with your any moisturizer. If you have an existing skincare routine that you follow, you can add just a couple of drops of the Fresh Face Serum. All right, so this is my last set of passes. I'm doing 5 rounds. And yeah, so I'm again start with the V because that fits at the top of my spine. And then I'm going to use the concave side for the sides. Okay, sides of my neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guys, remember, well, not remember, I'm remembering. When I first started using the Guasha Stone, I didn't even realize I had all that tension back there. So the first day I used it, the next day, all of this was tender to the touch because I had so much tension back there. And I didn't even know it. 3, 2, 1. And sometimes these guasha services estheticians offer, not just, you notice from the Chinese culture and they have practitioners, but it's a lot of estheticians I'm finding is using it. As I speak with my clients more about it, my one client, she's not lately, but she used to go to New York to have it done, to get a facial as well as a guasha service. And the Guasha service wasn't cheap. She said just the service alone was 165. That didn't include her other um, facial services. Okay, so just to show you how popular it is, and she's younger than me, but I want us, the BOFs, the beauties over 40, 50, or 60, to get used to taking care of ourselves. Because if you're in that age group, you're either taking care of your parents, one or two, or both, or you're taking care of your children, maybe, or your grandchildren. And not that those are bad things, but we get lost in all that sometimes, and we forget about ourselves. Yeah. And I thought if we could come on, we'll be like, okay, somebody's on here doing this. We can all do it together. And you just spend a few times taking care of yourself, practicing self-care. Oh, and one other, I don't think I showed you how to use the V for your cheeks. When people want them chiseled cheeks, don't forget this is a bone. This this side of the Guasha stone goes into the curves of our face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it brings them cheekbones up. 5, 4, or the skin around it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now I'm going to do underneath the eye. You might have lymphatic liquid or eye bags under there. This will move that. 2. And do that temple. Give that temple some love because you'd be surprised. There's tension there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift those brows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. So if you have forehead lines that's going horizontal or up, have 11s, make sure you use your Guasha stone just to soften. You're going to soften them. It's not going to make them disappear. Believe me when I tell you. But it will definitely help soften them and not make them stand out. But, you know, I want to incorporate facial exercises, which I've been practicing. So when I do that, because from what I look from the people that I follow and look, they look at the facial exercises does do help with some tightening as well. So I'm feeling like every little bit helps. In addition to we get to participate in our own self-care. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. And I am going to get a schedule up. I'm not sure when because I still work. And today I just wanted to come on and at least try to get it started. But I am on TikTok Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights at 9:15 if you want to join. And I was thinking maybe I'll come on YouTube an hour early. But if you're interested in any products, please go to my website, DeneenMarcelBeauty.com. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to click follow and like. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye for now.